Facts: you are in a toxic relationship. You might be in a toxic relationship, but you cannot seem to tell it apart from the norm, so all your friends keep complaining. Does this sound like you? Are you wondering just how to get out of a toxic relationship? I know you love her, but it's over, mate. The relationship is essential in our lives for obvious reasons. No man is an island, and we all need someone to call my love. I read somewhere that a soulmate is the epitome of a relationship, as they bring out the best in us. Not just someone who is showing signs he is making love to you, but also one who is right for your heart and body, mind and spirit. Relationships need to be cultivated over time, and some take longer to flourish than others. But even then, there are signs that those we love may feel otherwise, and signs that he doesn't want a relationship with you to become ever more transparent for everyone around you. Is there any other feeling out there more exhilarating than falling in love? Honestly, I cannot think of any. The excitement that you kiss your crush is okay, but have you ever fathomed the feeling of falling in love with someone? You are in love when both of you want the quality time together. When he is making love to you, it's passion and not love. When an enamorada reaches out that she loves her boyfriend, to her close circle of friends is a clear sign that she is in love. My love used by guys as a sign of being in love. But again, it has been said often that those we love the most are bound to hurt us the most. What happens when your soulmate turns out toxic? Would you even know a poisonous relationship if it hit you in the head with a hockey stick? In simple terms, a toxic relationship is one where you feel suffocated by your loved one, making excuses for their dumb mistakes and ridiculous reasons become a regular affair. Assume he or she was tired, had a stressful or long day. That's why he or she spoke to me in a very unconventional manner, taking in capital offenses and justifying them in my head. A relationship where we have to mask who we are because we expect negative criticism is a toxic relationship. Toxic love can be very confusing, as it says that as much as the person who is going through a hard time in the relationship has a gut feeling about what is going on, they find it challenging to leave. The gut feeling, in your heart of hearts, that makes you feel some way about how immortal making your spirit think, is the greatest of signs of an unhealthy relationship. The fact that you kiss after inappropriate conduct doesn't right the wrong done. An unhealthy relationship can make us physically harmful. Always feeling tired and derailed. Positive criticism, especially where it has not been asked for, can is a hazard sign for a toxic relationship. When you feel betrayed by the other person, and you cannot pinpoint or explain to a third person what wrong has been done to you, that's a sign. As we are also looking at the symptoms of a toxic relationship, we should also put a lot of keenness to ensure we are not an overly poisonous person in the relationship. That being said, how do you know you are done fighting for the relationship? Women tend to give to show affection. When done badly and no going back, you will be blocked on social media. And it will be apparent that she doesn't want a relationship with you anymore. Occasional arguments are healthy, but when it reaches to the point of scoring over minor issues, that are a toxic sign. Another sign that the relationship is over is the gut feeling where you suddenly stop having long-term fantasies with them in mind, when their behaviors which previously you did not have an issue with start becoming suffocating for you. Honey, that's over. When you no longer have the feeling of betrayal in your heart, you no longer care what happened. When you can feel he doesn't want a relationship anymore, that's a clear sign that the relationship is over. Toxic relationships are the worst ever. After getting out of one, give yourself time to feel comfortable in your skin and in spending time with you. Put you out there and allow you to sleep in peace even though you kissed him yesterday. Do not be quick to get into another relationship. They all have a level of toxicity. It might take a while. Listen to Dean Lewis alright and get plenty of fresh air. It would be okay in the long term. You will have learned valuable information. Red flags shouldn't be ignored. No relationship is perfect, and there are fights and what have not. That should not be a reason to allow yourself to be in an unhealthy relationship. I know you love her, but it's over. You might need to repeat it to yourself several times before you can move on. You could also be the toxic one in the relationship. So, take time and communicate. Speak to the person you are in a relationship. Let them know your fears, and what it is that is making you change. Relationships must be fought for, and there is no doubt about it. Keep it plain and straightforward, and above all, keep your head up. And always choose you over anyone else. It helps. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.